You're ever gonna get like a spontaneous tattoo?
Yeah, actually, I'm thinking of getting a tattoo. I want to do like the something like rock-esque, like a
Okay,
tribal tattoo. Like
that'd be cool.
have it
Yeah.
done on my left arm, but also put my family members' names in it.
Oh, that's cool, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Can I
So
be
something
on
like that.
it?
Yeah, no, 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 no. I'll put you in my inner thigh. Huh?
All right.
It's just
Okay.
or on my back here as a Trump stamp.
Right, right. Tramp
Like
stamp. Yeah.
at Besto's here. I'll just put Besto's
That's what's
here.
here.
When I get to the bottom of my bucket list.
Ladies and gentlemen, bonjour. Comment t'appelles? Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Muyangwa Jr., but people know me as MJ. And to my left, we've got the not so handsome.
Okay.
He'll introduce himself.
Hey guys, what's going on? It's Best, and yeah, welcome to that podcast.
Yeah, man. Before we get into the topic, Best, how have you been, man? How's everything? How's the COVID situation in your country? And how is everyone keeping up?
No, it's the usual, man. Honestly, we got like the only difference now than like from like last week is that the shops are gonna now close at 8 instead of 6,
All right.
which
Okay.
is the only difference. But other than that, man, it's pretty up and down the usual, man. Yeah. How
It's
about
just
you though?
I don't know, dude. Everything's as for us, we've gone under like extreme lockdown.
Yeah.
So
it's
like
bad
no
for
one,
you
yeah.
guys, I've
So
heard.
yeah, for Malaysia, like I don't know, man. The cases have just been increasing, man. Like someone even said, like, guys, are we just all having sex with each other? How do numbers go from 6,000 to
Yeah, I
9,000?
mean,
Like,
how about
like
you
how do
explain
numbers
yourself, man?
exactly, man? How do numbers
Yeah.
just shoot up like in a short period of time? So I
Mhm.
really don't know what. And she had a fair point. Like, how does just that happen?
I
Like
guess
it was
people
okay.
just aren't like following the guidelines because that's what
I
happened
feel
here.
like
Yeah.
yeah, but you know how human beings are. Human beings, other people don't understand. It's better to prevent than cure something.
Yeah.
And people were just naturally stubborn. Nah, what are you telling me? Until you get COVID, then you're
Yeah.
like, I should.
It just depends. Like back in Saudi Arabia, though, like there was like a very, very, very heavy fine. Like if you like aren't wearing a mask or anything, they just like I think it was like 1,000 riyals or something, which is a lot.
Ooh,
So
yeah, same here in Malaysia as well, like 1,000 or
Oh,
2,000.
but people
Yeah,
still aren't listening though.
exactly. So if you're not listening and you're doing, I don't know what you're doing, you'll be fine. So hey, but other than that, man, I think everything will get back to normal sooner or later. Sooner or later, bro.
Here's hoping. Yeah.
Hey, there's hoping. If people start listening, if people start saying cooperating, say like, guys, let's just do it. Let's get it over and done with. And yeah, we'll see. And I don't know. Are you thinking about taking the vaccine?
No, man, probably not. Like I said, unless I have to, for some
Mhm.
reason, maybe like before immigrating and stuff. Other
Mhm.
than that, like I won't. But if I have to, then I will.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right, fair enough.
You
Yeah,
gonna?
same as me. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll think about it. Because my parents already got.
Yeah, same. My
vaccinated,
parents
so-
got vaccinated too, but I'm like, you know what? Good for you. Not me.
Yeah, good for you. Exactly. I'm not
Yeah.
waking up at night howling,
Exactly,
screaming
man.
my ex-girlfriend's
For
name.
me, I have to say it is the whole conspiracy thing behind it, but at the same time,
Okay.
I don't know, man. I just like don't feel the need for it. You know?
All right.
Yeah. Maybe I
get
want to
you.
like
I get
wait
you.
and like to see what the effects do. But yeah, it's a good segue
yeah.
though, because like life has been about trying to survive lately. Today like we wanna How about you like give them our topic for today?
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for that intro, Best.
Yeah.
And ladies and gentlemen, today we're going to be talking about bucket lists. Simple, straightforward. So, we're going to look up the definitions. So, definition: a bucket list is a noun, bucket list, plural
I
noun,
didn't know that.
bucket
Thought it was a
lists.
verb. Yeah.
Hey, there we go. It's a noun. So,
Mhm.
a number of experiences or achievements that a person hopes to have or accomplish during their lifetime. That's the definition of it.
Basically, shit you want to do before you die. Yeah.
Things you want to do, yeah, shit you want to do before you die. So, Best, before we get into it, so Best, give me like your top 3 or 5 things on your bucket list.
I want to be the best porn star in the world. I want to be.
Hey, I wish you all the best.
Yeah, I'll take some tips from you. But for me, in the long term, I want sustainable, happy, like family life, a good relationship. So I want to say like I want to find the wifey, right? So that's one for me.
Of course.
Then like having enough, not like too. I don't want to say like I want a private jet and all that, but I do want enough. That means like enough to cover the expenses, and then still have some left over for myself. To just like spend on myself and my family and all that. So yeah, maybe like sneak in a little, supercar here and there. So yeah,
Mm-hmm,
uh,
mm-hmm,
I'm a little materialistic. I'm sorry. And
mm-hmm.
other than that, there are a few places I want to go to. I want to travel to certain places. I want to go to like the gates of hell in Turkmenistan. It's a cool place. You check it out. And there's a few places, man. There's like these tree tunnels all over the world that I want to go to. Some volcanoes I want to see. So yeah, a few places I want to go to. And other than that, I mean, I don't want to do the whole cliche thing. Like, I want to
Mm-hmm.
jump out of an airplane, which would be
Hey,
cool. But
dude.
I'm
Hey,
like,
but there's nothing wrong with it being
but
cliche.
but the
It's
thing
your
is,
bucket
it's
list.
never gonna happen because like
Mm-hmm.
I'm just like I'm a pussy. Okay, like I don't even go to amusement parks.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even go to amusement parks, so I'm probably
Mm-hmm.
not gonna be able to do that. But maybe I'd bungee jump or something. Maybe I'd do one of those like really big zip lining things, across like a
All
stadium or
right.
whatever. Yeah, and yeah, I want to say that's pretty much it. Maybe have like a little cameo in a Hollywood movie someday. Hey,
Oh, like which
yeah.
one? Action, drama, romance, comedy, dramas? Which one?
Oh, yeah, probably comedy, man. Comedy.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, just like
comedy.
in some like Rock and Kevin Hart movie, just like the guy in the
Oh,
corner, the
mm,
waiter or something.
mm.
Like
The guy
Matt, what was it? Who was it? In
just be like, I
Thomas did
spat
it
in your
in
food.
like Yes Theory from
Eh,
Yes Theory. He had
Yeah,
like
yeah,
a
yeah. He did it
cameo
in
in it.
Bad Boys
Will
too, but
Smith, yep,
his
yeah, movie.
but yeah, but
It
his
got
scene
cut. It
was
got cut.
yeah,
Yeah,
it got cut. Yeah,
but hopefully I
yeah, it
make it.
happens, man.
Yeah, in the final cut.
Hmm.
That's whatever it is from my end though. How about you though?
My bucket list is easy, man. Travel the world. Make sure I live a child, impregnate every girl everywhere I
Every
go,
country.
every country. So
You're like,
motherfuckers come for
what was
me.
it in Guardians of the Galaxy? That dude just
Yeah,
like left
yeah,
to
yeah.
go eat every planet.
That's the goal. That's the goal. I'll be
Okay,
like, I did it for you.
all right.
Then hopefully they become famous so I can go back. Motherfuckers, one of you has to be famous. Now my bucket list is just very simple and straightforward. My bucket list is obviously travel the world, man. Like obviously that's number one.
Well, when you say let's travel the
Um
world, like every single country or what?
like
Every single
specific like
continent.
yeah, every
Yeah,
continent at least, because like I've done Europe, Germany, I've
yeah.
done Africa, Tanzania, and Ghana.
Loves Europe.
Uh,
Like important.
exactly. I've
Yeah,
done Asia, Malaysia. So
the
hopefully can
U.S.
go to
Yeah.
South America, Brazil, Argentina, North America, Canada, America, Mexico. So at least go there. Start there first,
Mhm.
and then obviously be happy and try stuff like on my bucket list is maybe like give a hand to fashion design.
I
I've
thought you were
always
gonna
been.
say something else there.
Oh no
Give
no
a
no no
give
no
a
no no
hand.
no 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 not hand jobs, no no no. I'm not
That's
that
just me.
desperate yet.
Yeah.
If that
Okay.
yeah yes. No, but no, like
Yeah.
give it a shot at trying music, give it a shot at doing fashion design. I want to get into anime. I want to start. I have an idea of comic book characters, obviously based off myself and my friends. I'm just gonna. Someone said you
Oh
don't have
wow,
to
I didn't know
create
that.
exactly. You don't have to create something new. Just talk about yourself.
Yeah.
You know, like just talk about your life. Like my comic book will just be straightforward, and I have ideas. Obviously I don't want to share it here because someone be
Yeah.
like, I'll steal it, because obviously it's my idea. It's like my baby. I'm like,
Mhm.
I have the idea. It's like two of them. I've got an idea, one based off of the big five in Africa. So that's the lion, the water buffalo, the not the zebra, sorry, is it the lion, the water buffalo, the leopard,
What, these are
the rhino, and the
characters?
yeah. So like it's like characters. It would be best of those things, and then best of the tribes in Zambia. So it would just be like that's like the ideal thing, and then the other
Mhm.
one's just best of
That's cool,
me.
man. Like an African
E-
like comic type thing.
Exactly, something like that, an anime. So now I'm thinking I want to make it like Japanese, obviously for traditional, like giving
Uh-huh.
respect to what I've done, then put it in my local dialect. I don't know Nyanja, so it'll be
Oh,
beautiful in English,
I was thinking
obviously.
I'd be able to like voice it. Never
Hey,
mind.
hey,
It's
hey,
gonna be like
dude, who knows, man?
it's like
Exactly, I'll give you a small part.
Yeah,
Who
something
do
like that.
boto? Ah,
Yeah.
umetumbe, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
No,
What
no,
is this?
that's a JJ territory. Kids.
So like yeah, so something
Yeah.
like that. So like that's my bucket list, man, because like obviously, as if you guys watched Life After Graduation, it's like I sat down, I was like, dude, have you done anything? My bucket list I made because I was just like, dude, I've never done anything that fucking scares me. You know what I'm saying? Pardon the
Mhm.
French, ladies and gentlemen. So that's why I want to do that. Like just do
Yeah.
things like on the creative aspect,
Mhm.
dance, have a dance crew, and work or it doesn't work, it's okay. Just try things, try music, try dancing, try comic books, try fashion designing, and then we'll see. So that's like my bucket list.
You're ever gonna get like a spontaneous tattoo?
Yeah, actually, I'm thinking of getting a tattoo. I want to do like something like rock-esque, like a tribal tattoo, like
that'd be cool.
have it done on my left arm, but also put my family members' names in it.
Oh, that's cool, man.
Yeah, so something like that. Yeah, no. I'll put you in my inner thigh. Huh?
All right. Okay.
or on my back here as a Trump stamp.
Right. Trump stamp, yeah.
At Besto's here. I'll just put Besto's here.
All right, man.
Hey, for the homies, man. If your homies can't be on your body, then who else, man? Yeah. So yeah, something like that, man.
No, for me, like, for
okay,
me,
but to get in, but why is your bucket list like that? Why is it a certain way? Like, why is it important for you, like, to find a wifey? You know?
No, it's just like, this is gonna sound weird, but it's just that, like, I mean, I don't want to say it sounds weird. It's just like, I know people may make it seem that, you don't need anyone to be happy, and I get that. You shouldn't have to like rely on someone to be happy. But I'm just saying, there's like, it's just called companionship, man. And like, one day your parents are gonna, not be there anymore.
True.
Your siblings have their own things to do, like family and everything. They got their own families and everything. So like, you don't want to be alone in your life, and you don't want to be dating all your life. Like, as you did back in your teens and 20s and 30s, maybe. So you want to settle down at some point. And again, not everyone has to do it. It's just me, because I'm kind of family oriented. So I want to settle down and have like a family, and like an actual like long lasting relationship.
Yeah, but dude, like, it's your bucket list. That's what you want. Other people wanna, like, I always told my friends, like, dude, if you like, other people don't want what you want. If you wanna, like, I always encourage my friends, if you wanna get married, it's about self-awareness. Like we always say, if you wanna get married, go fucking get married. As long as you're not being forced. As long as your parents are saying get married now, you're getting old, because it's better to be with someone you chose. And then because life is hard and miserable, and be miserable with someone you chose rather than someone else.
Exactly.
Someone chose. Exactly.
That's kind of the plan, man. So, and as far as the money thing goes, like you said, like, you'd rather be miserable with someone you chose. It's just like,
exactly.
You know how people say with money, like, I believe money can buy happiness, but people say it doesn't. So I say, hey, it's that thing people say, that money may not be able to buy happiness, but at least, I'd rather like cry in a BMW than on a bicycle, So I do believe that money. Sorry, what?
Which is the worst kind of example you ever can give.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying, it matters, man. Money, I want to say, even if money doesn't buy happiness, it buys convenience. Even Michael in GTA, he said that, when he was at Trevor's place and he was all depressed and miserable, he said, you know what? I want to go back home. I'll still be miserable, but at least it'll be air-conditioned misery.
You suck my cock. Ha!
So that's kind of, the basically the value that I put in money. Like, it should be there, because no matter what situation you're in, it'll make it a little better. So that's why I want the money. That's why, like I said, I want the girl. And anything else, it's more of just like that little bit of fame, just a little bit of storytelling I could do. Okay, I've been on the mountains of, whatever, like the Rocky Mountains, and I've been on Mount Rushmore and stuff like that, just like storytelling. And, if I'm able to like make it to the big screen just for like a few seconds, man, that'd just be my little bit of, like, fulfilling that Hollywood dream.
I get it. You can always be like, hey, I was in a movie.
Have you been in a movie? Have you been in a movie?
Exactly. Have you been in a movie? You can always tell your grandkids. You can be, instead of being that weird uncle, you can be like, I was in a movie, right? Back in my day, Viagra was a beautiful pill.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, but no, my bucket list, to think about what you're saying, my bucket list is like that because like I felt like I've never ever tried something that really makes me uncomfortable. I've always been safe. This, like, I eat things that I know, I rarely go exactly. You see, that's the thing. I get you. Exactly. So I said, like, I want to get out of my comfort zone, I want to start eating something different I've never eaten before, just try. If I like it, I like it. If I don't, I don't. You only know, I only knew I liked sushi when I tried sushi, the good kind, not the exactly. I knew I liked sushi when I tried it. I was like, okay, I like this.
I still don't like it though. I don't know.
Yeah, and it's not for everyone. I knew I didn't know I liked pineapple on pizza until I tried it.
So I fucking hate that too, man. Shit.
Exactly. So like you never know until you try. So like for me,
have you seen Gordon Ramsay try it? And spits it out. because he hates pineapple, and most people do.
So-
But hey,
yeah,
to
most
each their
people,
own.
yeah, but like, yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Like for me, so I just said, you know what, let me start getting out of my comfort zone. I mean, just try. If I don't like it, I don't like it. At least I can say I tried. That's it.
Yeah,
So mine is just
that's a
like
good
that.
way of like putting it. Like at least you can say you tried at the end of the day. Is that actually why like you went to Germany? Just
Oh yeah,
was
Germany.
it like
Like
on your bucket list or what?
actually, well, on my bucket list, one of them was like to become a professional football player. You know.
Oh, okay.
Okay, not actually. That wasn't on my bucket list. I just wanted it to. I wanted to be a
That was a
professional
dream.
football player.
Yeah.
That was
Okay.
one of my dreams, right? So I went to Germany. I think at the time I was 22 years old when I went to Germany.
Mhm.
I was trying to pursue a football career, so I
Yeah.
went there for a year. Just didn't work out. Just
So you're
didn't
like
work out because
properly like in a club and everything.
yeah, I was in a club. I was in an amateur club at the time. I was in Division 7, I think, because obviously you start from somewhere. Everyone starts from
Yeah.
somewhere. So I was in Division 7, and yeah, I feel like it didn't work out because looking at it now, I feel like it didn't work out because I never had my self-esteem at the time was not the greatest.
Oh, okay.
You know,
Yeah.
I never thought, because there's a saying, whatever a man thinks, he becomes.
Mhm.
You know, we may look at Cristiano Ronaldo, Messi, LeBron as great players, but I feel like the greatness starts from here, inside the mind.
Yeah.
That's where everything starts.
Mama
Whatever you
mentality,
think,
that's what Kobe said, yeah.
exactly, your mentality. Like someone said, if you think you can and you think you can't, you're right. If you
Yeah,
think you can
yeah.
do something, you're right.
I've
If you
heard
think
that
you
one,
can't
yeah.
do something, exactly, you're also right. So that's what I'm saying. Like for me, when I went there, I just had a very poor mentality. You know, I didn't make it as a football player because it was my fault. I didn't put in, I wasn't doing the extra work. I wasn't reviewing tapes. I wasn't studying other games. I was just comfortable with just going, I would train, I would work hard, I would go to the gym, but I felt like I didn't do extra.
Okay.
And that's why I didn't make it.
You got
So
complacent.
I did.
Okay.
And and I'm happy. At least I tried. And of course, it took me a while to get over that. It took
Yeah.
me like about 3, 4, 5 years to get over that. But I also told myself like, you didn't make it because it's your fault. The problem is I was blaming other people. No, my coach didn't like me. He never used to like me. No, I was like, no. Sometimes you have to understand. Not every coach will feel like you can fit in the system, and it's not personal. It's business.
Yeah, obviously
Sometimes
it's all about like what they think is of value or not, and maybe
True,
they thought
dude.
that you just weren't,
One player can be a starter in a different team, and that same player can be on the bench for another team. It's just the way it
exactly.
works. So yeah, that was my life, and that's just a small piece of a dream that didn't come true, and I'm okay with that
I mean,
because, like I say, if I was in Germany, I'll never this
That's what I
podcast
was
wouldn't
about
be
to
around.
get. Yeah, you wouldn't be here, man, and like you wouldn't even
Exactly.
have graduated. So that's
Exactly. I wouldn't have had a great degree.
you gotta look at it from the butterfly effect, point of view.
Exactly. Like I look at like that saying which most people like everything happens for a I was like yeah. I just don't it's just the truth. Everything happens. Like I just say like the stars will align the way they align.
Yeah. No, exactly.
Yeah,
Man.
no,
I
okay.
feel like you should go out there and like just do what you want at the
And
end of the day.
and to segue,
Yeah.
why I also didn't make it is because I valued other people's opinions more than I valued my own opinion of myself.
Yeah.
I thought other people knew me better than me.
Expectations.
I never exactly. I never worked on my self-esteem. Get that? Self-esteem. The first word being yourself.
Self.
I didn't work exactly because I didn't grow up in an environment where I was told like you can do you can do it. No, I grew up in an environment like no, listen to listen to other people. So yeah, self-esteem and expectations is why most people never do anything on the bucket list, because like if you're on your bucket list, it's like go skydiving. What will your mom or your dad say? But you might die. Everyone tells you what will go wrong. No one says what goes right.
They're always gonna start comparing you as well, Like,
Those fucking comparisons.
Look at your cousin, right?
Like the fucking Abdul is sniffing cocaine from someone's asshole. Like, look at Abdul. Like, he's the fucking, it's fuck Abdul,
don't
mom.
throw Abdul under the bus here, man.
Hey, no, dude, no, because I don't understand. Like, listen, like, I understand my parents are you. I don't also like talking bad about my parents or my relatives or my friends
or your society.
But I've come
community
exactly. I can't blame society because
whatever
I'm also
you are
part of
because
society.
all that. That's where you started.
Exactly. I can't say society. The problem with society. I'm also society. Also, I'm the problem with society. But I realized that not everyone's dream is the same as your dream. Most people don't expect much from themselves. So when you tell them, how do you expect them to expect much from you as well? So You know, it's
I
okay if you tell someone
yeah.
your dream and they say, I don't
Uh-huh.
see it. I'm like, it's okay. Don't, like I tell people, don't feel bad. They don't see it. You should see it
Mhm.
for
Yeah, you should
yourself.
see it for yourself. That's what I'm getting at. So at the end of
Exactly.
the
Do
day, it's just like that
mhm.
same the whole donkey example we've given like 1,000 times.
Mm.
Like
True, true.
this is your dream, so it's supposed to be yours. So
Yours,
like you
yeah.
said, the self-esteem thing and all that, it's all part of yourself. So as long as you can envision it and you think you could probably like get there, that's all that matters. Other people don't need to know about it. Like yeah,
Facts.
because they're
Dude,
just gonna
like,
start judging and all that,
yeah,
or they're just gonna
like I,
like think that you can't make it, or like
yeah.
they're just gonna
But the,
judge, or maybe think start making you feel like you can't do it, and then it just starts the whole spiral of denial and everything, and you don't want that.
like, let me, guys, one thing, like, if you've watched up to this far, there's this guy called Gary V, and he
Always
says, why
Gary.
most people, Gary V, man, I always talk about him. He says one thing: most people don't do because they fear judgment. End of story. It's simple. It's just
Yeah.
very simple.
Yeah.
Most of you here, guys, me and Best we've had our friends who have been telling us, I also want to start a podcast. Remember Best?
Yeah.
How many friends have told us they want to start a podcast, and how many people have actually started?
Talk about like starting a YouTube channel and stuff like that. Some
Exactly.
have,
A
some
lot of people
haven't. Yeah.
Exactly. A lot of people came to me and Best and said, how do you guys start? We just said, just sit down, buy a mic,
Yeah.
invest in a mic, just
Shove it up your
you can
ass.
use shove it up your ass where the sun don't shine. Exactly. But invest in a
Yeah.
mic and just find someone. If you want to do it alone, do it by yourself. If you want to do it, like for me, I wanted to do it with someone. So I was thinking of who I could do it with. And I went to Best with this idea, and we
No,
sat
first
down.
you
We
went to
started.
someone else, which
Yeah, no, I was
fun
thinking of someone
story.
else,
Yeah,
but he
fun
was,
fact.
he was, he was when he
All the
just
way
got
up
in
to
a
Mount
relationship,
Sinai.
and he
Yeah.
was, he was busy. So with that relationship, so I was like, you know what, let me just go to Best, and I went to Best,
That was the
and from
rebound.
there,
Uh-huh.
exactly, and we started off with recording on my phone,
Yeah.
and from my phone we started on Spotify, and then oh, by the way, on Spotify, guys, everything we record goes on Spotify as
Yeah.
well, so check it
There's an
out.
audio version
Best to,
available.
exactly, best to put the audio version somewhere at the top, bottom, or on my penis, or somewhere. So
It's gonna be somewhere. Yeah.
exactly, it'll be somewhere on the screen. So like, yeah, man.
Probably here.
And then Best came to me, and Best said, like, yo, MJ, I feel like it'll be better if people see what we're talking about in
Mhm.
like on video. And I told Best, like, but dude, Best came to me and he said, like, yo, MJ, trust me. And I had to sit down and say, you know what, let me listen to Best. And Best came to me, like, honestly, I just wanted to do Spotify. I just want to do it on audio only. But
I
Best,
feel like that's the comfort zone there again that you were talking about.
exactly. I was just gonna be comfortable doing it on audio, but Best came to me and said, "Yo, bro, trust me. Let's do it on YouTube. Look at, like,
Yeah.
Best loves watching Logan Paul, Impulsive. He was like, look at Impulsive. Like, look at this." And Best said, and I just trusted Best, and I was like, okay, cool. Because you see, fear of judgment had been like, but what if I put it on my Instagram? My friends will think, but what are you doing?
Yeah, no, that
That's
for
the,
real. That's what I was going through.
that's
As
what
well.
I was thinking.
But I was just jumping
That's
in,
what
man. I was like, you know what?
exactly.
Yeah.
But Best is confidence to say, like, MJ, don't worry about it, let's go. And I did it, and guess what happened? Some of my friends were like, yo, MJ, man, look at you, man, it's been a while, you're still the same. I loved your episode. You see, I thought of the
It's
worst, but
always
the
cool.
best.
Like when like I met up with a friend the other day, like after a
Mhm,
while, after
mhm.
like years, man, and it was just cool to see that they knew what I had been up to because they keep up with the podcast. So it's just like, and
Exactly.
it's not about fame or anything, which it's kind of about fame as well, man. But it's also
We
about
all
this.
have, I feel like, honestly, we
There's
all have that thing to be,
there's a little
we want
bit,
to be
yeah.
noticed.
There's
Exactly.
that.
I
It's
have it.
there,
I have it as
and
well.
you shouldn't be ashamed of it. Wanting to be the center of attention, whatever. Having people, have their eyes on you and all that. But it's just like it was nice to know that I've been putting something out there that people can actually see, and they might even click on it, check it out. So yeah.
Hmm. Yeah,
And
that's it, man.
for me as well, like coming back to that question you asked as well, why like I want to do certain things that are on my bucket list. There's this thing for me. I don't know if this applies to everyone. You know what FOMO is?
Yeah, fear of missing out.
Yeah. So I got some mad FOMO. All right.
Mm.
That's just me, and I've like noticed it in recent years. Like, I got some mad FOMO, man. So like there might be a party like in another city, and I just need to know about it. Stuff like that. Even though I'm not a party kid or anything, but it's just like if no one's look right now, Corona, no one's doing anything. But if someone
Mhm.
during these days is doing something, I need to know what's up. So that's
Mm.
just I don't know why I've become like that. It's kind of toxic as well, but that's why I want to start. Like I said in the bucket list, I got a few things like I want a little bit of fame because I want, me to be the one, like, people looking at, like I'm the
But
captain now,
don't you think that's a like a bad mindset to
Yeah,
have
yeah,
though?
that's what I'm saying. It is bad. It is kind of
Mm.
toxic, and that's what I'm trying to, like, come to terms and, like, maybe fix lately. But yeah, that's what it's become. It's because of that FOMO that I want that, FOMO turned to, wanting fame, and I don't think that's a good way of looking at it. Because it's fine to be like noticed for your achievements, but to
Yeah.
make your whole, like, motivation be, hey, they better be looking at me, and that's just fueled by my FOMO, then that's not a good thing. But I don't know why it
Uh,
is like that, man. Yeah.
like for me, the only piece of advice I can give you is the one Gary V gave me. Oh,
It's
Gary V
always
count. I think that's
Gary.
Gary V count. Gary V.
Yeah.
So Gary V says like a losing mentality is to do things to be noticed because those are called short term. That's short term validation.
Mm.
Short term
Instant
validation will
gratification.
exactly will get you fucked up. He said, you see, why I do the podcast is I love the process,
Mm-hmm.
and plus I have something on YouTube, and plus when I'm in my 60s and 70s, I can tell my grandkids or whatever at the time, like, oh, I had a podcast with my boy. There it
Yeah.
is. We did something.
Yeah.
This will always be on YouTube. It will remain there for the
Yeah.
rest of our life and our time.
Until
So
we
like,
get canceled and we gotta delete our content.
as in I get, like, exactly, like
Yeah.
I get where you're coming from best. I've never come from a place of judging you because I also get where you're coming from.
Yeah.
I always also wanted to do things to be seen, like,
Yeah.
nah, you see everyone who laughed at me when we were in high school, or
Yeah.
this, who told me I ain't good.
That's me. That's me.
Exactly, who told me I ain't gonna be shit.
And I'm trying to grow out of
but
it. Yeah.
exactly, but one thing that helped me get out of it was Gary V. I think that's 4 times now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Was Gary V. No, because like I listen, like, no, dude, I listen to him religiously. Like every morning
do,
I
you
wake
do.
up. Exactly. So because he said like the thing is like you have to fix everything. All of us as human beings, it all starts from when we were kids. Maybe as a kid, for me, I never felt like I was seen. So when you grow up, you want to have that feeling of look at me. Then I was like, because now
I'm the captain now.
so
Yeah.
exactly,
Yeah.
look at me, I'm the captain now, put that in there. So
Yeah.
like that's what I'm saying. So like everything, all our traumas and our insecurities come from when we're kids, and then also make it worse when we're in high school, because high school is just a fucking
it did get
oof.
worse in high school. And for me, like, I want to like get back at some teachers, get back at some people. It's like, why am I
Exactly.
getting back at anyone? It's like,
Exactly.
it's me
But
and my own story. Yeah.
exactly, but for me, like I love the process, man. I love, at first, like it was just the same with you. Like for me, I just thought like, oh, we're just gonna start YouTube, get 1,000, get this. I said no, don't do it for getting this kind of number. Just say like, no, let's just start, like, let's just bring value first.
Yeah. And
And
we'll
then,
figure out the rest later.
exactly. We're coming to the end of that podcast. So best, any words of wisdom for the peoples,
I mean,
for the
if any-
podcastians,
if-
the MJ and Bestians.
If there's anything I learned today, listen to Gary Vee, and yeah, he's
Hey,
gonna.
that's what, count 5, I think, or 6.
Yeah, he's gonna fix your life. I'm guessing.
Yeah. As in for me,
That's pretty much it. Yeah.
I heard this one is like, someone said when you ask a girl out to
Gary Vee.
no. This time it was Dr. Eric Thomas. So
Oh,
Dr.
okay.
Eric Thomas said like when you ask a girl out to the dance, make sure when you go to the dance you dance with that girl. So pretty much what he was saying is like in life.
Okay. Don't just go because, like, for other people to look at her like, you got the girl.
No. It just said
Live in the
in
moment.
life,
Cherish it.
no. In life, wait. Best, it's my saying. Can I?
Teacher, can I? I know this one.
I know the answer. Fucking hell, bro. Yeah. So like, yeah. So like, it's just pretty much saying like in life, the people who you started with, make sure that the same people who you end up with. You know what I'm saying? Like along the journey, make sure you dance with the same people who helped you, who brought you up. Never forget where you're from. Pretty much. So the girl is just pretty much like your life, your family, your friends. Never forget them. When you start making it in life, dance with the same people who danced with you when you're crying, who told you no, you can do it.
Right. So like when you asked her out, like, remember the favor, I guess.
No. It's like when you ask someone out, like say when you remember when you take a girl to prom, dance with that same girl.
Yeah.
Just always remember the people who helped you get to prom.
Hold on
so
to her,
prom can
basically.
Exactly. Prom could be your degree. Prom could be that promotion you wanted. Prom could be the next level in next step.
Isn't it like when you ask someone for something, like for a favor or for some help?
Don't overthink it, best. Don't overthink
that's what it is, man. Like if you
don't overthink it.
I'm just trying to
don't
understand.
overthink it.
I was just saying, like, remember them, like, basically, and like be grateful to them.
yeah, just always remember the people who helped you.
All right.
'Cause it's
that's
easy to
literally
forget.
what I was saying. Like,
No, no, I'm saying, yeah,
asking them
yeah,
for their help. Yeah.
okay, yeah.
Told you
Yeah,
numerous
if,
ones.
if that's what you're, if that's what
Yeah.
all right, ladies and gentlemen, that's that podcast. As always, this has been your boy MJ.
This has been your boy Best.
Peace, love,
and cheese.
and cheese, people. Take care of yourselves.